decided to challenge myself by choosing a beautiful color palette and making an incredible soap design out of it. Although this appears to look like it came out good, this was a challenging ordeal. Trying to match the shade color, trying to get a design to work, soap batter accelerating, colors morphing. Then this madness decided to happen. Oh my gosh, keep watching so you can see how I recovered and made this fun design. Hello and good day, good morning, good afternoon, good night. My name is Natacia, and you guys, I decided to challenge myself, find a unique color palette and try to make a soap design based on it. And when I tell you it was a challenge, it was a challenge. First of all, I want to apologize in advance of obstructing the view here. I was trying to do an in the pot swirl where I put all the colors in one pot in the order that I wanted it to come out and then swirl it into the soap loaf. This did not work because acceleration for your brainiation. It could have been the temperature, maybe it's a fragrance oil, but my soap set up so quick, too quick, and I decided to just pour it into another container. It was a mess, you guys. It was an absolute cluster mess of mess. But the good part about this is that the soap had already set up in its color, so I was able to mix the colors together without them getting muddy. Even though there was some controlled chaos, I liked how the colors was pouring in the soap loaf because I can see the different integral colors and I knew something nice was about to happen. Are you guys ready for the soap cut? Alright, now hold on to your hair dye and color corrector. Boom! You guys, this has to be one of the most colorful, interesting coloring contrast combinations. Look at the pattern in this soap. When you saw that mosh pit of a mess in the beginning of this video and you saw the way the soap came out, tell me you thought it was going to come out like this. Unbelievably beautiful. I have to keep reminding myself, yes, it's chaotic, it's a mosh pit, but keep going. You never know what you're going to get. First of all, this peachy mauve coral color with this blue, these versions of blue came out absolutely incredible. I would not think those colors would go together. One thing I do want to note, that my blue tone was too blue. If you look at the color palette, it's more of a greenish tone and not of like that bluish gray tone. Unpredictability in soap making. The way the soap mixes with your ingredients and also what happens to the coloration of the soap after it going through the saponification process. You know, tones change. But the challenge is to try to match the color palette. That's the challenge. Alright, so for color matching, I'll give myself a 3.5 out of 5. You know, good try, good try. I have loved to see more of that darker green pop out because that really contrasts against the other colors, but it still came out great. Fixing some of these air pockets wasn't much of a challenge. I just scraped the top layer of the soap off and pushed it in, and look at that. That striping is beautiful. If I attempted to do this again, I would do 3 things different. Number 1, I would make sure that all my oils and butters were light in color, not yellowish in tone. This will definitely affect the mica color in your soap, especially if you use cocoa butter or shea butters that are yellow in color. 2, I would make sure I didn't have a fragrance oil that accelerated. And 3, I would make sure that I would mix my lye water with my oils and butters at a lower temperature. Unfortunately, my battery died right after this, so I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I said I'm sorry. The audacity. We're gonna still do more stuff with this soap though. But let's clean up on aisle 7. Clean up on aisle 7, please. Clean up on aisle 7. We got this coral blue tone soap that we trying to rock out. We gotta fix it up and get it all fancy. Please hurry. It's time to step this soap up another notch and bring it into the stratosphere. Yes, the stratosphere. Oop. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm dropping soaps. I'm all excited. I can't contain myself. So anyway, I bought this cookie cutter, you guys. Now you tell me, after I cut this soap, what this soap look like right now. This soap to me looks like a raspberry fruit punch tropical Slurpee. Does it not? This looks like a Slurpee. This makes me thirsty. Like, do y'all got a Sonic's by your house? Do y'all have like a Sonic? Do y'all have at a 7-Eleven where they have those Slurpees? Does this not look like a Slurpee? I'm thirsty. Are you thirsty? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to cut this soap. I loved the way it looked. All I wanted to do was bevel it, and it just had this unique look. I've never made a soap with these kind of unique colors. I thought they looked beautiful. Does it look like a Slurpee to you? Does it look like a smoothie to you? Somebody gonna be in the comments like, what the heck's the difference? Now, the original reason why I bought this cutter was for one of the milk soaps that I'm going to be posting in another week or two. It's going to be a boba tea soap, and it's going to look pretty awesome. If you don't know what boba tea is, I'll school you on that video. It's pretty popular in New York for a couple of years now. But look at how this soap looks. I'm over the moon with how this design came out. I'm not going to lie. Now that you've seen the original soap square and you see the new soap in this drink form, tell me what you think in the comments below about the shape. Would you rather it be the old shape? Do you like this shape? What about the colors? Do they go with the shape? Let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna lie, I like both. I love both of them. I think they both work. I love the drink though, because I feel like it adds a little bit more character to the soap, a little bit more pizzazz, you know, a little more design. But I like both. You can't tell me this ain't come out nice, incredible. So now, you guys, I need your opinion. Do you think I should have left this alone as is, or does this add to the design of this soap? What I'm gonna do to show my appreciation for people who actually stayed to the end of the video, it's small but it's something, is when I post a video and I ask like a certain question or something and I see that someone actually answered the question that I said in the video, I'm going to highlight their name and their comment in my next video. So it could be 2 people, it could be 3 people, I'm gonna highlight it. I'm not gonna be able to get everybody. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Clicked on my video and I appreciate you and your time, so I'm gonna start doing that. So stay tuned for that. I think that'll be nice. See, I'm nice. Tell me what you guys think of the color. Tell me what you think of the design. Do you like it with the 3D effect or not? Do you like it just regular square, or do you like it looking like a Slurpee? Protect your beautiful skin and your beautiful energy. Please click on my videos, watch them a ton of times, like, hype, share, and subscribe. And I see you guys on the next one. Ciao for now.